Can you imagine arriving in France with just the clothes on your back and a sewing machine in your carry-on? Well, that's exactly what happened to me when the airline decided my 3 suitcases full of new clothes shouldn't make the journey with me. Today, I'm finally revealing the wardrobe that was delivered to me after 3 days and continues to serve me beautifully here in rural France. This wardrobe was carefully curated based on the teachings of French fashion stylist Marianne Lecoeur, and I can't wait to show you every single piece and explain why each one earned its place in my French life. Before we dive into each piece, let me paint you the picture. I had spent months preparing for my move to France, carefully selecting a capsule wardrobe based on Marianne Lecoeur's brilliant courses on Chanel and Ralph Lauren styling principles. 3 suitcases packed with intention, plus the new outfit I was wearing. But you know what they say about the best laid plans. The airline had other ideas. There I was, standing in my little stone house in Creuse, with nothing but my travel clothes and my precious illness sewing machine. Those 3 days taught me something invaluable about capsule wardrobes. When you choose right, even one outfit can carry you through anything. And when those suitcases finally arrived, I knew I had built something special. For those of you unfamiliar with Marianne Lecoeur, she runs the French Chic Academy and is a master at teaching women how to shop and dress like true French women. I took 2 of her foundational courses, one focused on Chanel-inspired pieces and another on Ralph Lauren classics. Marianne's philosophy centers on quality over quantity, timeless elegance over trends, and building a wardrobe that works seamlessly together. Every piece should serve multiple purposes and make you feel confident and authentically yourself. The genius of her approach is that she doesn't just tell you what to buy. She teaches you why each piece works, how to style it multiple ways, and how to build a wardrobe that truly reflects French effortless chic. We start with the absolute cornerstone of any French wardrobe, the trench coat. This piece from Marianne's Chanel collection is pure magic. In rural France, where the weather can change from sunshine to shower in minutes, this has been my shield and my style statement. I've worn this grocery shopping in the next village, to dinner parties, even working in the garden when I needed to look presentable for unexpected visitors. The classic silhouette works with absolutely everything in my wardrobe. Ah, the marinière, the soul of a French casual chic. This isn't just any striped sweater. The proportions, the neckline, the way it skims the body, it's poetry in cotton. I reach for this at least twice a week. With white jeans for market day, with black jeans for evening drinks, under the Chanel jacket for a polished look, it's endlessly versatile. White jeans were intimidating to me before moving to France, but Marianne convinced me they're essential, and she was absolutely right. These work from spring through autumn here in Creuse. With the marinière for a classic French casual, with the white pussycat blouse for a monochromatic moment, or with the fuchsia sweater for a pop of color. This white pussycat blouse embodies everything I love about French femininity. It's soft, elegant, but never precious. The bow detail adds just the right touch of whimsy. I love how it transitions from day to evening, from casual to sophisticated, just by changing how I style it. 2 pairs of jeans may seem excessive, but having both black and dark navy has been brilliant. The black for evening, for pairing with brighter tops, for when I want to feel more polished. The navy for every day, for a softer look, for when I want the effortless French countryside vibe. This is my investment piece, my interpretation of the classic Chanel jacket. Not a vintage Chanel, but one that captures the essence of Coco's revolutionary design. Over the marinière for instant polish, with white jeans for smart casual, over a simple dress for special occasions. It elevates everything it touches. Marianne taught me to think of this jacket as my little black dress equivalent. It's sleek, versatile, and always appropriate. For village council meetings, for dinner with French neighbors, for any moment when I need to look put together without trying too hard. Moving to Ralph Lauren territory, this soft blue blouse brings such serenity to my wardrobe. The color reminds me of summer skies over French countryside, with white jeans for a fresh, clean look, with dark jeans for more depth, tucked in for structure, or loose for comfort. This fuchsia sweater was my bold choice for Marianne's Ralph Lauren collection. In a wardrobe of mostly neutrals, this provides the pop of joy and energy. Perfect for market days when I want to feel vibrant, wonderful with white jeans, and surprisingly sophisticated with the black jeans. The foundation piece, this perfect white t-shirt. This sounds simple, but Marianne taught me how much the fit, the fabric quality, and the neckline matter. Under the Chanel jacket, under the black jacket, on its own with jeans, as a layering piece. It works overtime in my wardrobe. Different from the Marinier, this Ralph Lauren-inspired stripe has a more American preppy feel. It brings a different energy to my French wardrobe. I love mixing French and American influences. It tells the story of who I am, where I'm from, and where I'm making my new life. The fuchsia cardigan was my personal addition for warmth. In the often chilly stone house, layering pieces is essential. Another stripe. I couldn't resist adding these navy and white striped tee. It bridges the gap between the Marinier and the Ralph Lauren stripe. And finally, my most French addition, a manteau de lit, or bed jacket. This might seem old-fashioned, but in my chilly stone house, it's pure luxury and practicality combined. Perfect for morning coffee, for writing sessions, for those moments when you want to feel elegant even in your most private spaces. It's the one reenactor piece in my wardrobe. I couldn't leave it behind. Now let me share the two books that I consider the absolute Bibles of capsule building, both by Janet Wallach, Working Wardrobe and Looks That Work. They may be decades old and available only from used booksellers, but they are timeless in detail and concept. Janet Wallach, who also wrote beautifully about Chanel's life and style, understood decades ago what Marianne teaches today, that a thoughtfully curated wardrobe isn't about restriction, it's about freedom. These books taught me that every piece should work with every other piece, that quality matters more than quantity, and that knowing your lifestyle is the key to building a wardrobe that truly serves you. Let me show you the magic of this capsule wardrobe. Watch how many different looks you can create with these pieces. The Marinier with white jeans and the trench, perfect for market day. Chanel jacket with black jeans and white tee, dinner with friends. Fuchsia sweater with dark navy jeans, cheerful countryside walk. White pussycat blouse with denim jeans and black jacket, village meeting. Every single piece works with multiple other pieces. There are no orphans in this wardrobe, no pieces that only work with one other item. Living in rural France has taught me so much about the wisdom of this approach. When your nearest shopping is almost an hour away, when you're building a new life in an old house, when you want to fit in while staying true to yourself, a capsule wardrobe becomes your anchor. These clothes have been with me through my first French winter, through learning to navigate village social dynamics, through countless cups of coffee with new French friends who are slowly becoming family. The French have always understood something we're rediscovering, that style isn't about endless options. It's about having the right options. It's about pieces that make you feel yourself, only better. If you're building your own capsule wardrobe, here are my first key takeaways. First, invest in quality basics. That perfect white t-shirt, those well-fitting jeans, that classic trench, these are the foundation everything else builds on. Second, choose a color palette and stick to it. Notice how everything in my wardrobe works together because I committed to navy, white, black, and fuchsia. Third, consider your actual lifestyle, not your aspirational one. I needed pieces for market days, for chilly stone houses, for both casual and more polished village social events. Fourth, buy less but buy better. Every piece in this wardrobe has earned its place through constant wear and versatility. I'll be here in the live chat during the premiere to answer all your questions about specific pieces, where to find similar items, and how to adapt these principles to your own life and style. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if it's inspired you to think differently about your wardrobe, and subscribe if you want to follow along with more of my French countryside adventures. What piece from this collection spoke to you most? What would be your capsule wardrobe essentials? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one. Until next time, may your wardrobe be small but mighty, and may every piece bring you joy. A bientôt.